Hey yo, what's up guys? This is your passive baller yet again. Here to provide my personal predictions for your January 20 NBA game day. Before we start, I'm inviting everyone who haven't subscribed to our channel yet, Passive Baller, to please click on the subscribe button below, and also please include the bell logo or the bell button. That way, you guys will be informed and notified as soon as there is a new video or a new prediction that has been uploaded. Alright, so let's kick off with this first match between Brooklyn Nets versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, you heard it right, it's Brooklyn Nets, and Brooklyn Nets, they've just become more exciting. I know when the season started, when KD would be playing and Kyrie would be playing, it was exciting for everyone to see how they would, coordinate with one another, how they would mesh with one another, and how they would beat other teams, helping one another out. But it just became more exciting when they actually acquired James Harden. So they now have their own version of a big three. Now, for me, Brooklyn Nets has just become a legit championship contender. It's just up to them to figure out on how to accept the roles of each and every one. From KD to Kyrie to James Harden, down to the last man in the bench. So it may take some time, but without the good thing is that they're too good that even though they're taking time to become a championship team, they can still pile those wins up. All right, so they're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers, they're having a messed up season in terms of their health. There have been a lot of people who have been hurt and who have been out. Now we're talking about Matthew Dellavedova, Darius Garland. He is still questionable for this game against the Brooklyn Nets, along with Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton has been hurt. He has been playing well, but he's being troubled by his ankle injuries. And also Kevin Love and Dylan Windler. Now, just imagine if all of those are actually playing. Man, you could just imagine a Cleveland, a stronger Cleveland Cavaliers at that. Plus, unfortunately, they have some issues with Kevin Porter Jr. It has been said in the news that Kevin Porter Jr. is being shopped around by the management because they've had enough of him. He just came back from some personal problems, and when he came back, he got mad. He got mad when he learned that his locker was actually changed by the newly acquired teammate of them, Torian Prince from Brooklyn Nets. So he got offended by that. There was an outburst, and he, along with their manager, had a heated conversation. That's what the article said. So and they said they've had enough of him, and they wanna throw him to a different team. All right. Their standings, by the way, before I forget, it's Brooklyn Nets is at number 5 of the East with 9 wins and 6 losses, and Brooklyn Nets is just amazingly hot with 4-game winning streak. And Cleveland Cavaliers, this is why I want to give them a kudos, because despite of the troubles that they're having health-wise and with Kevin Porter Jr., they're still at number 7. Man, number 7 of the East with 6 wins and 7 losses. That's just hard to do. You're having a lot of players out. You're having some issues with some of your good players. It's just crazy for you to still be up there and be along with the top 8 of your Eastern Conference. Now, one may say and create an argument that they're in the East Conference, though it's the weaker conference. But man, again, it's just hard to play and win games if you have a lot of your teammates out and if you have some problems in your locker room. So I want to give kudos to Cleveland, most especially to Andre Drummond. We all know that Andre Drummond is also being shopped around for a possible trade. But despite of that, he is still being professional. He is up there doing doubles every night. So yeah, kudos to Cleveland Cavaliers, and I wish they would be able to get rid of their health problems and injury problems, so that they could be who they could really be this season. Now we all know what's gonna happen on this, man. I don't really have to. That's why I discussed the the news on those two teams, because it's almost like obvious on what's gonna happen between these two teams when they meet up tomorrow. By the way, it will be at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Brooklyn at Cleveland. So it will be held at Cleveland. Home court advantage will be given to Cleveland, but despite of that, um, minus 9.5 is given to Brooklyn Nets. Again, minus 9.5 for Brooklyn and plus 9.5 for Cleveland. And I guess we all know why. Cleveland is missing a lot of their players. Although, by the way, Torrey Prince and Allen could be playing their first game as a Cavalier tonight. But again, despite of that, man, Brooklyn is this is scary right now. They have Kevin Durant. They have James Harden. George Harris is playing amazingly well. DeAndre Jordan. Brown is actually doing great. Everyone in the bench, is understanding what they need to do, and that's a good start for them. I guess there's nothing really to talk about as to who is gonna win. It's gonna be Brooklyn who's gonna win on this, and I'm putting the minus. I'm picking the minus 9.5 on this. They should have an easy win on this, especially Cleveland Cavaliers. Got this. Got this bad habit of being blown out. And I don't know if you could actually review their losses. Cleveland Cavaliers have lost a lot of games in a blowout fashion. All right, so pick Brooklyn Nets on this minus 9.5. And by the way, for those who haven't subscribed and followed our Facebook page, by the way, just click on the button on the upper right hand of our YouTube account. It will bring you over to our Facebook page. Just follow and like that page. It has the same name, Passive Baller. That should give you an access to our messenger account so that you can send messages and questions over to that Facebook page. Okay? Stay out there. I'm going to work on the rest of the videos for today. Peace out, passe love, and God bless.